What was he saying? Oh yeah, and so yeah, shorties and connections and like blocking shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I just really don't. I personally don't trust it, and I think like being a nigga, you know what I'm saying? You learn really well to hide your pain and like lock that shit up.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, word, I'm locking this shit up. I'm not receiving your shit.
Yeah,
nope.
right. And I think it's just so much. It's just so much easier, at least for us, to just be like, yeah, I'm gonna just put up this fucking wall and not hear or resonate or like see whatever the fuck you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
Because like I think even talking from my own personal experiences, like when I was younger, and I had like when I was younger, my stepdad moved into my crib. You feel me? Like what he would tell me is just like, yo, you still want to sleep with your mom? Sleep in your own bed. You know what I'm saying? Be a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, toughen up. You know what I'm saying? And, he has a lot of those, like, references towards, like, being what it is to be a man, and, like toughen your, like harden yourself in a sense.
Saying, bro?
And I don't blame him for it. I think I see certain aspects of what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that he wants to protect me. You feel me? And protect who I am, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just know those certain things allowed me to gain this ability to harden myself, to not hear. And I think I've done that to people too. Is that like I've done that to people where I've been like, I honestly am putting up a wall and I don't want to receive any of this sort of
energy,
love,
whatever.
Any sort of connection. I just want to be left on my own, and I wanted to punish myself. You know what I'm saying? It was terrible.
Yeah,
you really like when you're in that space, when you're in that zone where you're like, I can't feel this, I don't want it, I just need to go the fuck away. You really put yourself in a position to be alone.
But my thing is with the whole punishing yourself thing, I just feel like that's like torturing your inner child. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what, being tough is the answer, but not tough like that, because that's not really being tough. You know what I'm saying? Being tough is dealing with your shit. That's not dealing with your shit whatsoever.
That's real shit.
But that's what fucking 99% of niggas do. They're like, I'm gonna take this shit and I'm gonna break it in half. Now I can't feel it no more, and I'm gonna throw it on the pile. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm tough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's a double-edged sword, because at the end of the day, that shit don't feel good. You gonna feel mad about that. You gonna feel wrong. You gonna feel angry. And so now you tough and you angry and you just break shit. And that's niggas out here, bro. We be breaking shit. We be shooting each other. We be, abusing women, abusing our mothers, fucking doing shit crazy, abusing ourselves, torturing ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's just because, your inner child is saying, like, yo, this is wrong. But you saying to your inner child, because this is what you develop with your ego, you a bitch. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck you bitching about, nigga?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna do this shit too, so you feel more worse. Because you a fucking bitch.
Yeah,
and this is what we gotta be out here. We gotta be tough, nigga. The fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
It's just like, yo, what's up? What happened?
Yeah,
Whoa, why you yelling at me?
That's what I'm saying.
And it's just like, nah, fuck that shit, nigga. I ain't yelling. I ain't fucking yelling.
You a bitch.
You ain't see me yell yet.
You just a bitch. Yo, that shit really how it be in a nigga brain, bro. That shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, where it's just like, I'm gonna toughen it out. I got this. Nah, I'm gonna take it. And it's just like, I got, at a certain point, you get tired.
Yeah, bro.
You get tired. You got scars. You got bruises.
Man, you got permanent limps. Man, you know that shit?
Yeah.
That shit really be permanent. And like, to be honest, being tough is like, yo, this shit hurts, but I'm keeping it pushing with this pain. I'm adapting to this change, being an adult. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ignore this problem. I'm gonna acknowledge it. I'm gonna accept it, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, niggas is like, that shit don't exist. That is not real.
That's not being tough.
This whole gate, where all this shit came from, all this love energy that hurt me in the first place, I'm closing this shit.
Right.
This shit is closed for business forever, nigga.
And that's not really like understanding. That's not even a beginning to understand who you are. You know what I'm saying? How can you connect with someone else when you haven't even connect with yourself? You feel me? Because in general, nigga, like, In order to connect with somebody, you have to know yourself to connect with them. What are you connecting on? You ain't connecting on nothing. You ain't connecting on nothing, nigga. You just connecting on fucking air, nigga. You looking at what they are. You like, damn, this is fucking amazing. You amazing. I'm definitely like that too.
You know what that is? You connecting on some projections.
Yeah.
On your mental bullshit once more, bro. Yo, you took your ego from inside of you and you put it outside of you and be like, yeah, I'm connecting with you.
Yeah.
And whole time y'all wasn't even really communicating the right way.
Yeah.
Whole time you wasn't even really like trying to if you weren't communicating, you couldn't really get that connection. Yeah. So it was all bullshit, B. Yeah, and now you both hurt, thinking you had some real shit, and it just wasn't nothing.
Right, and you just nothing, like, bro. Fuck, my nigga, I can't believe I built that whole entire castle and with you and everything.
Yeah, bro.
But I honestly didn't have anything to do with the structure. Nothing. None of the floor plans. I ain't even like the interior decoration.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
This is terrible up in here.
That moment of realization when you see their castle and they see your castle and you're like, these look nothing alike. And our kids have different names. What the fuck is going on, bro? Yo, bro, that shit is crazy, yo.
Yo, facts. You know what I'm saying? You never built anything together. You built some shit in the same neyborhood, motherfucker. And y'all wasn't even neighbors.
You wasn't even neighbors, bro.
You wasn't even neighbors.
Opposite ends of the hood, bro.
Yo, facts. Like,
that shit is crazy,
isn't it? It's something I think that we all deserve to talk about. You know?
Yo, deadass.
We all deserve to talk about. But, you know, I think I honestly believe you shouldn't talk to just anybody, you know? Because if you talk to just anybody about this shit, it's not going to connect. They're probably not going to take the time.
You can't.
You think again, back to the connection thing, have this connection that you can do this with them. It's just like, damn, I really can't. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know what? Everybody on their own path,
right?
And maybe you realize these things, but they wasn't even there yet, and you pulling up some shit they wasn't ready to deal with. Right, and that's fucked up to do.
And you know, at a certain point, you just start to understand, like, wow, as much as I deserve to talk about this, probably nobody's gonna hear me, I have to talk to myself.
You know, you really got to figure your own shit out. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's part of the journey. That's part of it. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? You realize.
Don't be afraid to talk to nobody else. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying? I think I was definitely afraid to talk to everybody else when doing my shit. Just because niggas, I don't have a lot of trust. You feel me?
No, I feel you, bro.
I don't have a lot of trust, and I think that I can do it all on my own, but I fuck up almost all the time and constantly, and learn from those mistakes. You feel me? Bro. Because that's what we are supposed to do. But, you know, sometimes I'll fall right back in, actually. Fall right back into the same mistake.
Yo, bro.
Believing in some shit.
Nah, it's super valid because, like, you're used to doing it. It's a habit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, this is how the shit goes. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, and then you just get lost and like, oh, yeah, you know, this is what it is.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a muscle you got to keep using.
Right.
Of like, yo, I'm here with you. We're communicating together. Both our gates are open, right? Let's do this thing.
Right, exactly. But,
and like,
you know, again, like, going back to the main topic, is like, I don't have a lot of trust. And, like, as much as, you know, sometimes when you need to talk to somebody else and you don't trust this person to talk to you and understand who you are, or even take the time to, and still give you the same, like, answers and responses that everybody else will give to you. Bro. You know, like, it's hard. And even just on, like, a bigger scale of maybe even your life and you trusting somebody else to do something for you or any of that, you know, like, you start to get to a point where it's like, are you just gonna always be alone? You know, are you not ever going to begin to trust somebody else, you know, and believe in what they tell you? You know, like, I think, at least for me, I'm doing my best to have the benefit of the doubt, which is difficult sometimes, but I'm proven wrong also, and that feels good. That feels good to be proven wrong. Yeah. When you have, like, trust issues, you feel me? Yeah. But you gotta, like, let that shit happen. You gotta trust.
Yeah, you
got to, like, actually trust. I learned some trust from anime too, nigga. Like, One Piece, like, Luffy trusts his crew to the fucking death of that nigga, bro. Yeah, bro. He don't care who it is. Like, that nigga walking up to, he on Fishman Island. Yep. He walking up to Big Bad, Horty Jones and shit, and two a horny nigga come up and like, about to get this nigga. He's still walking straight towards this nigga, and fucking Sanji and Zoro come out of nowhere. Pop, bang, nigga. Bang, you ain't touching my nigga, bro. Yeah, you're not touching my fucking nigga, bro. You feel me?
And I feel like, you know what's crazy about trust, though? Once that shit is kind of broken, yo, that shit is broken, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's so, because I think it just goes back to being a man and, like, well, just being a grown-up and dealing with your shit. You know what I'm saying? And so when it comes to trust issues, it's like, yo, this person disappointed me. They did something I didn't think they was going to do. And now we are here.
Right.
And, like, can I give you that olive branch once more and give you that chance again? You know what I'm saying? Shit is kind of crazy. And I just feel like, you know, without trust, you can't have good sex.
True. You
know what I'm saying? Man. Ain't no trust. Shorty ain't nothing. Period. Like, yo, in her brain, she got that shit on lock. Yo, you think you about to hit that red button? Nah, bro, there's a lock on that because she don't trust you. So what are you fucking for? What the fuck are you fucking
running
for?
it back to what the fuck we started talking about.
Exactly.
You feel me?
And that shit is crazy. I don't know, man. And I feel like I don't trust nobody, bro. Well, I trust them I don't trust them with anything worth significance. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like nothing material is worth significance to me. You know, I'll give you 5 racks, bro. Well, yo, put this in the bank for me. You ain't do that shit? Well, that shit's crazy, bro. That should mean I ain't fucking with you no more. You took my money, that's cool. Oh, shit, you got notifications, something, whatever. But you took my money, that's cool, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But on some, like, real-life love shit and, like, da-da-da-da, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I trust niggas. And it's, like, hard, you know what I'm saying? And that's why sex is, like, not cool to me either. Because I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? This feels weird. This feels weird. I can't be, what the fuck is this?
Do you feel as though you need to put your guard down at that? Like, do you feel as though there will be a point where you can trust somebody? And how are you even going to get there, B? You feel me? Like,
I don't know, man.
Those are those questions, you know? Because, like, at some point, there's going to be a time where, you know, Steph,
bro,
going to have to trust somebody else to make love to you. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is crazy.
To love you, bro. And I love you. You know what I'm saying? I think you don't trust me with the probably, like, significance of God type shit, you know, like maybe like on a lower scale, like I know you trust me with certain things, you know, and I don't think somebody will have everything, you know.
But I feel like
I also think about that too,
like the mistrust that I have for most people is like unfounded, you know what I'm saying? And like it's unnecessary. You know, I'm projecting the shit. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But the thing is when I see like I actually was valid not trusting certain people, that just reinforces like, yo, like you said, you shouldn't trust nobody, nigga.
Right.
Because obviously there is shiesty niggas out there.
Damn, it's like a game.
It is like a game, like
low
the
key.
You know when you get the fucking resistance to a certain thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like well for me I was thinking about more like, all right, cool. I'm gonna give you a mission. Mission 1. You didn't fucking fulfill the mission, you lose negative points. You know what I'm saying? Negative points. Yeah, negative points. Yeah. And then like, you know, maybe if here's a mission. Oh, you fulfilled it? Trust points. Trust points.
Yeah.
Maybe you give them like, you know, 2 trust points each time. But you know, like maybe if they do something terrible, maybe if they don't fulfill a mission, I think it's about how much like mistrust you give them. You know what I'm saying? How much negative points you give them. Because you know you adding 2 points on each time, but they fucked up once. Now you took off like 10 points.
You right.
Now they back at 0, nigga.
Yeah.
That's like, damn, bro. Like I did all this work for you. Why don't you trust me anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's.
But I just feel
difficult. That could be difficult.
Yeah, but like I don't even think it's like. Everyone starts off at negative 100, bro. That's really what it is, bro. Everyone starts at negative 100. Sorry. And then you got to work your way up. You reach negative 30, yo, you doing great. You doing great with me. You doing great with me, my nigga. You still in the negative, but you doing great with me. Damn, you know what I'm saying?
Bro. I mean, but like, I think there's definitely going to be those people who, even though it may be a small amount, I think this goes for like everybody. Yeah. And like maybe this is how an important piece that everybody should have of like, starting off with negative points instead of starting off in the middle. You feel me? Where the niggas can just be in your positive all the time and not like in your negative or have any doubts about them. And like, you know, not to say like you should do these things. But I'm just trying to get to the point of when you do get to that positive point after having so many negative points, you really have somebody who you could prioritize in your life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who you could really trust. And like, I think that's when you start to build like a small group of like family.
But you know, I just feel like I'm never gonna get there because I just don't trust myself. Going back to like the punishing yourself thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, yo, bro, I don't trust me to do shit. How am I supposed to trust you to do shit? You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like the closer you get to zero, like you just kind of gonna end up back to my own shit because I'm at like a negative 1,000 with myself.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you too. Does everyone start off where you start off?
No, but I just feel like, you know, the closer you get to zero, the closer. That's vulnerability. Zero is vulnerability. You know, I'm willing to like let some shit happen here, negative or positive. You know what I'm saying? But my thing with vulnerability is that like, am I being vulnerable with myself? You know what I'm saying? And so the more vulnerable I am with you, and I like you've experienced this obviously, like whenever we like was squatted up and having conversations, and I be locking up on niggas. It's like, yo, I'm not trying to be vulnerable with myself. You know what I'm saying? And so like now I'm gonna mistreat y'all niggas because this is how I treat myself, and y'all want to get closer to zero. But y'all don't even know what's out here, bro. This shit is crazy out here. Y'all ain't you trying to get into Fort Knox. Ain't know the beast is locked up in that bitch. That shit is crazy. You gonna have to kill that nigga to get to me. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And so
many fucking
missions. There's a whole lot of layers. This is fucking Diablo 3, nigga. You ain't making it out alive, bro. Fucking
damn, niggas got missions, side quests and shit they can do, but they, you know, it's like up to their choice and shit.
Yeah, bro.
And even the boss level is just like unbeatable. Ain't nobody really like,
you know. And so until I beat the boss, nigga, there ain't no really point in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn. There really ain't.
But you know, like, I think as much as like we've been talking about all this like negative, like that doesn't mean there's not a positive in gaining. You know what I'm saying? And gaining with you.
Yeah,
and
no,
gaining
I agree.
with like anybody who also shares those sort of feelings. You feel me? And it's just like, why not like be grateful for how much you have progressed with somebody else, you know? Like I think people shouldn't take a conversation like this. I don't think people should take a conversation like this like, damn, nigga, this nigga just never gonna trust anybody else. This nigga just never gonna connect with anybody else. Well, you know what I'm saying?
I think like, well, yeah, that's not what it is.
Yeah, you know, like
but,
I think,
but also at the same time, like I think I'm a nice archetype for a lot of people out there. Because if I wasn't an archetype for a lot of people out there, the world wouldn't be fucked up. But the world's fucked up, and why is that? There's a lot of niggas with the fucking Fort Knox out there and the level 5,000 monster that you gotta beat to get connected to. Yeah. And if we can't get connection, how we supposed to work together and make a nice place? You know what I'm saying? How we supposed to have a great community, great planet and shit? That ain't real. Niggas is fucked up out here, B.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I just think like, yo, like, there's a lot of niggas out here, a lot of niggas, a lot of shorties, women, men, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, yeah, I'm still building positive shit with you. It's just like, you know, like them little sticks that you use to grab shit?
Yeah.
It's like that. Like, yo, I'm fucking with you. Here's a carrot, but I'm passing it to you with a stick. Because I don't fuck with nobody. You know, like, I'm talking to niggas with sticks. Like, yo, here's some cake. Here's some food. We passing food at the table. Yeah, but I got all these sticks on me because I'm like, yo, I'm keeping everybody at least this distance minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what.
Like, this is like this far away, nigga. I got some bamboo sticks.
That shit applies to myself. I'm like, nah, stay away from me, nigga.
Yeah,
who is you?
Facts,
stay back.
Facts.
Stay. I ain't want to deal with none of that bullshit.
But I also
you
think
talking
that,
about.
like, I think that just proves how much like you have talked to yourself. You know what I'm saying, and how much like you understand who you are. You know, and like that sort of level of work that you know that you need to do. That's what's important, bro. You know, at least for me in life is like, if you're gonna live understanding that you have that much work to do with yourself, you know, like also understand that with that amount of work, don't feel discouraged that it's a bad thing. Understand that it's just understanding and getting to know who you are, you know what I'm saying?
You know, there's a
and
saying,
progressing with yourself.
I think, like, I don't know if it's Octavia Butler, but I was reading this book. They're saying it's better to know where you want to go and not how to get there than to know how to get there and not know where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Damn, say that again, bro.
It's better to know where you want to go and not know how to get there than to know how to get there and not know where you want to go.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And that's like, you know, like niggas be like, I want to make money, and so I'm gonna go to college and I'm gonna do this. But you don't want to make money, B.
Yeah.
That's not what you really want.
Yeah, bro.
That's why a lot of niggas be fucked up out here, dropping out. I mean, like, I wasted them all 4 years doing some dumb shit. Because that's not where I wanted to go. I thought that's how this is how niggas tell me how to get there. But that's not where you wanted to go.
That's not. It's not at all.
And it's better to be, like, going back to the question I asked you the other day, how do you want to die? It's better to be like, I want to die happy, grateful with my family. You know what I'm saying? A couple cows. I don't know how all that shit's going to happen, but that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? It's better to have that vision than to be like, yeah, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to work for a company. Then at 30, I'm going to get married. And then da-da-da. Then you do all these shits, you check off the boxes, and you're like, what the fuck is this? You know? Yeah. And back to, like, the whole trust shit. Yeah, you know? Better to know, like, I want to be at this place than just be like, yeah, I'm going to go get a therapist, and I'm going to take these pills, and then I'm going to fucking da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying?
Not real. Like, I don't know. For me, that's like that could be tough. That's really tough. And you know, honestly, it's getting to that point.
Yeah, I was about to say, your shit's getting pretty long, man.
We got
you gotta pause that. It's 40 minutes, man.
Oh, that's 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Yo, I was reading that totally wrong.
Oh, you thought it was like a whole lot more than that?
Yeah, I thought it was a whole lot more. Anyways.